hope this works. I'm not sure if this is working. Yes, we are live. Okay. Welcome.
Wait.
We are live.
We're
awesome.
live. It all worked.
Hello.
Sweet. Sorry.
Our intro is messed up tonight
weird.
because we are testing, and I was hoping this would work. Do we have double audio?
Or anything? Are we okay? Let me check on my phone. I will check on my phone to see if we are. My hair is stuck in my glasses. This is why I don't wear my glasses. This is trash. I got the notification on for Twitch, so we are live.
Awesome.
Sweet.
I don't know if we have double audio or not.
Okay, I'll check.
We're so late. Do we have double audio?
No, we are good. We are good. We don't have double audio. Everything sounds fine and lovely and dandy. Hello.
We are back on YouTube.
Yeah, what's up?
For those of you that have followed us over to Twitch and now followed us back to YouTube, possibly. Hopefully, this is all working okay. We had to reset some stuff up.
That's why it took us a little longer to get up, because
it took a little longer than I planned, but I think we're up in business, so I think we are good
to go.
Outside of having issues with this. Why is this not working?
Oopsie doopsie. Yo. What is up, everybody?
Looks like. Why does this say we're offline here?
I don't know. That is weird.
I can't get my. Yo.
So yeah, guys. Things. Sorry, it's gonna be a little weird for the beginning of this. Mr. G is just trying to make sure that everything is working because we are back on YouTube, but a different YouTube channel than we normally are on.
Please tell me they did not just ruin Keithley. The tired Aleister Black is now wearing tights. Yes, you're correct. Hello, James. Hello, Scott. I slept instead of watching Raw. I'm here for the review. All right, good. We're just trying to tweak some stuff here since we had to switch to this whole channel thing has been a nightmare trying to get things fixed, get everything set up, and I'm still not seeing my chat, so
it's trash.
It is not coming up. So I don't know what's going on here. So you guys can't see the chat.
That is weird.
Between Twitch and YouTube. So let's see here. Let me.
The joys of new things. So, tonight's Raw. I don't know. It was good. It was fine. I don't know if I necessarily loved everything that was on it, but there were certain bits and pieces that I liked.
Oh, there we are. I got it fixed.
Wow.
Check that out. Now I just move over here.
Mr. G, fixing things. So yeah, I thought Raw was okay. I didn't think it was anything to write home about, but it was fine.
I thought it was solid.
It was a fine show. So yes.
Yeah.
Raw.
All right.
The joys
From
of
now on, you guys should use the Miz TV intro.
The joys of new things. Yeah, having to switch everything from the other YouTube channel to this YouTube channel is just stupid. Thank you, YouTube.
Yeah.
Causing problems.
I still don't have my Restream IO working here, so I can't see chat between the two, so it's irritating here.
Go Mr. G. Woo! Yes, I love Mrs. G in both chats. She's typing different messages in each.
This is really is. Okay, they were online. What took so long?
I don't know. Well, why is the chat not working then?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Here.
Yes!
Okay. Alright, show me my chat.
The joy of new things is bogus, is dumb. Oh wait, we gotta fill in the blank. YouTube is bogus. YouTube is dumb. YouTube is completely annoying. Did I do that right? I think I did that right.
Well, this is awesome. It's showing us live here, but my chat's not working.
Whatever. Here we are. So, guys, tonight, Raw.
Oh, maybe. All right, I think we're back up. I might be able to see chat here.
Sweet. Where did the notes go?
The notes.
Did you shut them down?
No, I didn't shut them down. I just moved them.
Minimize them?
No, I might have killed them.
Oh, well, that's okay. So yeah, guys, tonight's Raw was okay.
Yeah.
So, let's go ahead and get
All right. Oh, awesome. It's working. Sweet. All right. We're good now.
All right, let's go ahead and hop into
It's
it.
about time Liv and Ruby are getting a chance. The switching of everything is fill in the blank, Maven.
Oh, I thought
Pretty
you meant.
much.
I feel like. Sorry, I thought you were talking about YouTube.
Not everything.
Whatever.
Everything.
The switching of everything is bogus.
But I think we're
dumb.
up and down. Hello, Jonah. How you doing?
It's
Dominic should have won.
Annoying.
I was cool with Dominic not winning. I mean,
Oh,
that's fine. We are
Not
running
gonna
on
talk about
YouTube
it.
today. We are at Maven's Wrestling Rants
Yes, on YouTube.
on YouTube. So if you have not subscribed over there, go over there and subscribe, as we are now live there. Also, obviously, we're still on Twitch here. So yeah. So we'll get right into the show now, since we've spent like 15 minutes trying to make sure everything was set up. But I think we're good now.
Yes.
And we're ready to go.
Here, I'll post the link in the Twitch. Maybe not. Just kidding. I have to do it like this. Keep talking.
Do you think it's too early for Sasha Banks to be returned? Yes, I do. I don't think she should come back for a couple weeks. But, it is what it is.
There's the link in Twitch
Yeah.
for you Twitch people that are on Twitch. There's
So
the
over my
link.
dudes. And so uncool with the entire Dom and Seth thing. Yes.
I have things
why
to
they're
say
doing
about
this. I
it.
have a feeling that Dom is going to turn.
I have things to say about it.
Just
I have many things to say about
the way
it.
things are headed. I think he's going to turn. I think you will see him
Why is the camera up so high?
turn on his. I don't know. Sorry, man.
Hello?
Saw Lana got destroyed because of Miro. Ray's daughter likes Murphy. Did Mickey's eyes roll back into her head yet? I don't know. Did she get hurt? I mean, that's one of the things we're going to talk about here is what happened with her. Because I was totally lost in that. Did you guys notice that Alistair's right eye is different from the left eye? I did not. I didn't pay that close of attention to it.
I didn't either.
Now
Anyways.
you're making me have to making me want to go back and check it out.
Where did the notes go again? They disappeared. Here they
There.
are. I'm sorry. I keep losing things, even though it's on the computer. So guys, so we start off the show with Drew McIntyre, who comes out to the ring and he's all like, "Yo, Clash of Champions." I almost said McIntyre. Orton, I'm challenging you to an ambulance match. What does that mean? I guess it means that the loser has to leave in an ambulance.
Well, that's because we needed to have people leave in an ambulance because we've had an ambulance. I'm surprised we didn't have one tonight.
Well, I think it's dumb. I don't want to see an ambulance match. I'm good.
I'm cool with it.
I'm good.
Jump
No, I'm good. I don't want to see.
Breaking news: Gleen family signed her off.
Yeah, and we're fighting the Mysterio family in the next couple of months. We will be in a very long-term feud with them for the next. Did I say months? I meant the entire year. And there's more of us than there are of them, so we will win.
Yeah, that's right.
The 2-year-old could probably beat Dominic Mysterio upside the head by doing this. And he would just fall over and die. And it'd be over. So, yeah, man.
Jonelle, can I just say I don't like Zelina Vega going for the championship. She hasn't done anything with that. We're going to talk about that too. So I've got some stuff to talk about here.
Yeah, because we've not seen any ambulances this far.
Yes. No ambulances yet.
So, he wants to do an ambulance match, and then Adam Pearce comes out and is like, it's very unlikely that Randy's gonna be here tonight. I have Ray on the brain, because we're talking about Mysterios, and I was just talking about fighting them. And Pearce says that if Keithley beats Drew McIntyre and Randy can't compete, then it will be Drew McIntyre versus Keithley at Clash of Champions. Keithley comes to the ring, Drew and Keith aggressively shake hands. And so if it's not Drew versus Randy in an ambulance match, then it's going to be Keith versus Drew in an ambulance match.
Hey, let's just have an ambulance match.
I
Put
don't like
everybody
any
in
of
the ambulance.
this. This is horrible, and I don't like it.
Well, I think they should just have the match in the ambulance.
I think they should just not have the match at all, because I think it was stupid to do Drew versus Lee tonight. I think it was stupid to propose this ambulance stipulation. I think it was stupid, and I don't like it. So also,
again,
is Adam Pearce the general manager now or something? Because dude is always at the shows. Dude is always making matches and stuff. So like, is he like the GM now? Just like they haven't told us? Because I feel like that's kind of what it is.
Yeah, I think so.
You know,
I
don't know.
I think you're fired. I'm taking your job.
Me?
You're taking our job, Jono?
I don't think so. So yeah, guys, I don't know about this. I'm just not a fan. Not at all. I'm good, actually, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
And I don't need to see it. Because, like, Keithley's already screwed. I mean...
I don't know.
No, but I think he is.
Why?
Because I think he's going to get beat at Clash of Champions. Actually, if they were smart, this is what they would do. But they probably won't because they're stupid. So... Keithley gets beat at Clash of Champions. Retribution has been talking about how they are misused talent, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, and I'll go further in depth. So with Keith,
kind of. Hey, the chill section. We are live on YouTube right now.
Yeah, we are.
So if your alter ego wants to go over to the
link, I'll shoot the link in there again.
If you want to go over to YouTube, we're actually live on YouTube.
I'll shoot the link in again. Paste. Enter. There it is.
Adam Pearce, James says Adam Pearce is just Vince's right-hand man. Yes, definitely.
So anyways.
Welcome to the must-see WWE talk show in Twitch history. Welcome to the Wrestle Story. Yes, Johnny Lee. I don't know if we are like the must-see. I mean, like, we have people that come in and then they leave and say sayonara, so obviously someone thinks. But hey, you guys are cool because you hang out with us, so.
So, what I would do is if you're gonna have Keithley lose, you do it this way, otherwise it's stupid to put him in this match in a while. So, Keithley loses the match. Retribution talked about later in the show how they are a bunch of misused talent. They thought they were going to get an opportunity, and then they were completely shot down, or they were stomped on, or whatever. So, if that's the case, Keithley then needs to go to his buddy Dominic Dijakovic and say, "What's in here, bub? I was brought up to Raw. It's been garbage the entire time I've been here. So
we are on YouTube right now, Jono.
Let me join Retribution. Type of the situation.
At a different channel.
That's what I want to see happen. Now, I highly doubt that that's going to be the case. If they were even smarter, they would make Keithley the leader of Retribution. But they're probably not going to. Yeah,
no, I don't think so. You can't make him the leader.
But you could if he's turned into, like, misused talent and gets stomped all over. I think you could. Yeah, I think you could. Because his main roster ran thus far. He's been on the main roster for, what, a total of, like, 3 weeks now, and I'm not impressed.
I don't like the idea of making him the leader.
I just don't like the idea of him on Raw, period.
I'm back.
But...
Good to have you back, the chill section.
But... It is what it is. I mean, he's not going back to NXT. I think, he's going to be on Raw forever, and it's gonna suck because his music sucks, his gear sucks, everything about it is terrible, and I don't like it.
James says I think Retribution is a bunch of rejects.
Except, we're gonna talk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk about that because you pretty much know who they are.
I guess nobody liked the ending but me. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was okay.
I like the ending of the show. The beginning of the show, not so hot. Didn't love that.
How you doing, Blessed Cody?
What is up?
Retribution was basically unmasked, BAM, Dominic, Mojo, Martinez. Yes, definitely. Hello, Stone Cold David. By the way, we are on YouTube.
We are.
Also, we are on our new channel on YouTube.
Mrs. G threw the link in the chat.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all can see it or not, because you came in after she put the link in, so she might have to re-put the link in there to our YouTube. We are live over there.
Yes, I saw the picture where it could be The Miz could be involved in it.
Whoa. What picture was this? I can't see the new link.
There was a tweet out that's with someone that looked like The Miz in a mask.
Oh, shoot. I gotta go to
Any
Twitter!
Any face reveals tonight on Raw? No. I followed the other YouTube channel too. Awesome, Stone Cold David. That's sweet.
I have to look. Where are these pictures?
Expect Dijakovic. Dijakovic will definitely be one of them. I got your links, so I can't see the new link.
Yeah, Mrs. G or myself.
Somebody will put it out again.
1 second. Where the
We're
heck
still
is this
tweaking
photo?
some stuff here for the new channel and everything, so that's why we're kind of like scatterbrained today, like with everything that's going on.
What is this nonsense? So, yes, guys, didn't like the beginning. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, after this, what are you doing?
I'm going here real quick.
Oh, so after this, we had bloop, 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 bloop. I don't know because I can't see the notes. I think it was something with the Hurt Business. No, just kidding. It was the Street Profits versus Cesaro and Nakamura. Also, Dolph Ziggler was on commentary, and I rather enjoyed that. I think he did pretty well, and I would like to see him back on commentary again. I don't know why Samoa Joe wasn't around, but
I thought he was okay. I wasn't super impressed by him, but he was good enough. I seen some botches tonight. A few. There were a few. Definitely.
Did somebody put the link in the Twitch? The link in the Twitch. I don't think anybody did. It's fine. I'll put it in there. Paste. Send. There you go. There's the YouTube link. Anyways. So yeah, Street Profits versus Cesaro and Nakamura. Didn't care for this match. Street Profits won. I'm so over the Street Profits. It's like not even funny. Like they're just a bunch of joke now, and I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know why. Just all the tag team in WWE right now is just kind of I mean, it's gonna be it's just not worth the tag teams aren't worth it right now.
See, but I would like the Street Profits if they weren't such jokes, and I feel like there's too much joking around. Like when they were in NXT, there was a good balance of we're the funny guys and the we're the not funny guys. You know?
Are y'all going to keep this one as well as you also wrote? Yes, we're going to keep them both, James.
Yeah, the MAVEN'S Wrestling Rants channel is kind of our backup channel, because YouTube's stupid. So.
Yeah. Dijakovic Medium with a clear confirms for Retribution tonight, and I'm positive Mercedes Martinez as well was the second woman. The two guys, I'm pretty sure it's still Dio Madden, and I swear it looked like Mojo tonight. Maybe Shane Thorne.
That's the one I think
joined
it is.
in the back at the end of their first promo. The only clear one to me appeared to be the bouncer for Raw Underground. The question I have is you bring all these people over to do this. Does that mean they're leaving NXT?
Yes, I think
because
so.
Then
Mia Yim hasn't been on TV in NXT for weeks. Dominic Dijakovic hasn't been on TV in NXT for months. So, I think that they're done.
I mean, I don't know. Ford jumped 2 stories in the air and landed on Shinsuke's knees. That made me cringe. That guy can take a hit. And Ford can get some airtime. Maybe we'll keep this channel for herself. Yes, this channel will still be around.
Yes.
Definitely keeping both channels.
It will.
James says Dolph is terrible on commentary.
I liked Dolph though. But I feel like he added something, like he was really excited about things. I'm
sorry, Street Profits are not jokes. James, right now, the way they're using them, they are.
They are.
Why do they always play weird music when they lower the steel cage before a steel cage match? To kind of get you in the mood, Johnny Lee. They want you to, wrap your head and your brain around the fact that a steel cage is being dropped, and they want you to think, oh, this is very dangerous.
You know what we're not supposed to be talking about Retribution right now, but you know what I love about them is that a couple weeks ago they went from, just being like the dudes that attacked everybody to now they have a logo and everything. Like they hired somebody to make a logo or something, because now it's not just like, hey, we're here to beat you guys up. It's like they get video packages and they've got a logo and everything. It really makes me laugh.
Yes. To me, I'm saying Mojo because the eyebrows, and I swear I heard his voice.
I need to find
tonight.
Picture.
Possibly. Did you guys see that Dorman Tower over 6'8" Braun? Yes. That guy is huge. I think he's like 7'2" or 7'3", something like that. Is what when we looked it up, he was like 7'3". He might be 7'4".
Yeah, something like that. He's tall.
Yeah.
I like Dolph better on commentary than in the ring. I mean, me too. Like, it's not that I don't like Dolph in the ring. It's like, he just did a really good job on commentary, like being really exciting and like hyping people up. And I feel like the commentary team doesn't always do that. Like when Dolph was on commentary, Byron barely said anything. Like it was like nothing. Like because Dolph was like talking, which I liked. Because Byron, I love Byron, and I think he can be funny when he has like these really good one-liners, but 90% of the time he's boring. And Michael Cole is like bearable to a point. So I like him better on SmackDown though. So I feel like Dolph really like helped fill in the position of Samoa Joe, because that's who was like missing, you know, tonight. So I don't know. I liked it. Let's go with it. Michael Cole's good at being Michael Cole. So yes, the Street Profits beat Cesaro and Nakamura. I was a bit disappointed by this, honestly, because I really wanted to see Cesaro and Nakamura get the win. I feel like over the last couple weeks they've been like, they're breaking apart. I mean, that's where they're going with this. They're going to lose the tag titles to somebody, and they're going to break apart, and it's going to be over for them. And then they might feud, and then Nakamura is probably not going to do anything, and Cesaro might go back and team up with Sheamus, which I would like a lot more than what Sheamus and Cesaro are both doing at this moment in time in singles. So, yeah.
Well, if they break them apart, that means, like, every tag team is gone.
Yeah. In the time span of a week, let me just find this tweet.
The one guarding the door is 7'3", and his name is Jordan. Oh my god, again. Do y'all think Liv and Ruby stand a chance at the Clash? James,
yes, I do.
There's always a chance.
I do think they have a chance.
But it's slim and none.
So,
and Slim has left the building.
So, we then have Angel Garza, who's backstage talking with Lana. And Lana's like, oh, Natalya should be the one getting a title shot. And I'm like, oh, shut up. And then Zelina and Andrade come up, and Zelina's like, I can't deal with you anymore. I can't deal with either of you anymore. So she, like, walks off, and then Garza and Andrade are like, pow, 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 and they're beating each other up. They should have a good match, I guess. But I feel like we've been building to this for, like, forever, and now we just kind of, like, don't care, you know?
I'm all for it. I mean, the whole build-up, that's what I like about it.
But except, it hasn't been good build-up, though. I feel like it's just been sort of this, like, prolonged, like, we know it's gonna happen, and, like, you're not really doing anything interesting to, like, drag it out anymore. You're just, like, week by week. I mean, for, like, 3 weeks there, it was, like, the same thing. Garza was abandoning...
But the whole idea... I think the whole,
Andrade.
Okay, but I think...
And it was like, what is this? Like,
I agree,
we've done this 3 weeks in a row now. Andrade should have kicked him to the curb the first time he did it. Zelina should have kicked him to the curb the first time he did it.
Okay, but
and they already should have been fighting.
Again, the whole idea, I think, was the fact that they had Zelina, the one that was kind of bringing them back together. And then finally, when you know, she finally got sick of it, so that's kind of when you knew that everything was done.
I guess, but whatever. I thought she was going to do this a while ago, and it didn't happen. And I'm just kind of like,
I mean, I don't know. Stone Cold David, I made it on Thunderdome TV for an absolute split second, sort of blurred as McIntyre was getting in the ring, walking to the steps. So let me ask you this. Why were you only in there for a split second? Did they just, like, rotate people in? Because it seems like they were, like, had people...
Yeah, their screens go black after a while. I would imagine that's probably what it was.
I heard he was 7'3", looked taller. James says Tom Phillips is better. Lana and Natty, you better take care of your boats, because... I'm gonna break them. I would hate being 7'3". I'd rather be my short height than 7'3".
I love that the chill section doesn't say how tall he is.
Yeah,
like that kills me.
Hashtag poor Lana.
Hashtag I don't care.
Why is Lena Vega going after the title? I would rather have Bianca Belair. Good question, John L. I have no clue. No idea why she's getting a title shot. So no Demi. Yeah, that was good. That's a good thing. Did you know an octopus has 3 hearts? Well, that's amazing, Scott.
That's interesting.
Not only now we've got a scientific lesson in our chat.
Sweet.
It's like,
dang, Scott.
Scott brings it every week.
Dropping the facts, the jokes.
That's right.
I mean, everything. That's why we like Scott. That's why Scott.
We're gonna change our name to National Geographic Wrestling.
Ah, man. I'm taller than you, Maven. You want to bet? I don't believe you unless you tell us how tall you are. I don't believe you. Because I'm taller than everybody.
They rotate people around on and off, and you don't stay in one spot. Makes sense. I never paid attention, so I didn't know. 3 hearts. I learned something today. I like that. That's right. The chill section. You didn't learn anything in school, but you came to the Wrestle story, and now you've learned that an octopus has 3 hearts.
Dang. I'm 5'7". I'm a 5'7" giant. Well, I think I'm 5'4", maybe 5'5", if I'm being nice and I say that I'm a little taller than I actually am. So, I mean, I'm not that far off.
The doctor has 2 hearts. That's right. The doctor has 2 hearts. And for those of you that don't know who the doctor is, go look it up. You'll find out.
Well, I mean, you should, hopefully.
I'm better than you, and you know it. Johnny
No. That's my catchphrase. You can't steal it.
And Scott is 4 inches from being a real midget. Well, see, we learned all kinds of stuff now. Octopus has 8 hearts, or 3 hearts. Not 8.
8 hearts.
8 legs.
An octopus has 8 hearts?
And a heart for each leg.
No.
How many ribs does a human body have?
A lot.
24. 26.
I don't know for sure. Off the top of my head also.
We went totally off the rails here on our channel.
So, after this, we have, the Hurt Business. Hurt Business is hanging out.
I hate the Hurt Business, but I gained a little more respect.
I like the Hurt Business. I think they're great.
I hate them.
So, essentially, Ricochet and Apollo, they come out and they're
Here's
like,
what,
yo, Cedric, why'd you, like, we could do that, but we're not going to, because we're just going to beat you up instead. And Cedric is like, dudes, how many times did I take a beating for you, Apollo, when you were U.S. champion? How many times have I been, like, thrown in the way for you, Ricochet? Count it. How many times, dude? Please, tell me. Explain to me. How many times? Oh, wait, a lot. You probably can't count them all on 2 hands. So, what is this? And then they're like, well, we're not gonna, like, stand here and, like, yell at you or whatever. We're just gonna, like, beat you up. And I'm just kind of like, dude, what did they do to Ricochet? Okay, because, like, Ricochet, I swear to you, every other word, he was like, yeah, dude, like, we're totally, like, I'm gonna beat you up, bro. And I'm like, what did you do to him? His promos are terrible, okay? His promos are already real bad. Because every time he goes out there, he's like, oh, golly gee, look at me, I'm Ricochet, I'm great. And now it's like, yo, I'm gonna beat you up. And I'm like, what is this? Okay, that's not any more believable than the, oh, golly gee, I'm Ricochet. Like, it's, what? Can you just find a good happy medium of, like, where you actually, like, could cut a decent promo? Because this is garbage. Like, it's not good.
Yeah, I don't like, again, it's just the way they were doing this, I just don't like it. But today I felt that but I think part of the issue with the Hurt Business is just the way they had them built up initially. Like, when they had them losing stuff, it seems like they'd lose all the time.
Yeah, I hated that.
And so I didn't like that. So that was kind of, like, hurt their whole deal. Mm-hmm. And then they, like, went down into Underground and, like, destroyed people. So you couldn't beat people in the ring, but now you go down and destroy people in Underground. So that kind of made me, turned off by them. But today I felt that they took a step towards me liking them better. Scott says there are 24 ribs. The chill section, I like MVP. He made me like the Hurt Business more. Also, the ending, I was surprised.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Definitely. Stone Cold David, at least this time they weren't trying to tell you whether to cheer or boo for specific people based on what they wanted. The guy was just urging us to show our reactions to people as they came out to keep the energy up during the main event, etc. That's because they pump in crowd noise, so they don't care anymore. Scott, it's either jokes, National Geographic, or celebrating with mayo and banana sandwiches. Yes. Quite the, we got
combination
food.
There.
We got food, we got the scientific side of things, and then we have jokes. James, I just brought a baby shark. I bought a baby shark from PetSmart. James, I hope it doesn't grow because it'll eat you.
Ricochet probably should have been the one to join the Hurt Business. I never cared for Ricochet on the mic, but he's an amazing wrestler that should get better treatment.
Maybe over time he's going to.
See, I don't think what's gonna happen because there was a report put out today from WrestleVotes, I believe. Let's just double check the sources. I believe it was WrestleVotes. Yes, it was. And they said, stop, Mrs. G, please.
Baby shark.
No, I'm trying to be a reporter for a minute. What? Why did everybody decide to do that the second I was like... So WrestleVotes put out a tweet, said, I can't reveal the name, as that's just not smart business, but I can very confidently say that a certain WWE talent has decided not to re-sign, with the company once their current deal expires. And a lot of people underneath were, like, speculating as to who it was going to be, and the names that I've seen going around as to who it might potentially be, would be Ricochet, AJ Styles, Adam Cole, there was one other one. I don't even remember who it was. But I've seen several people kind of, you know, chatting amongst themselves, like, speculating who it might be. And I think if it was Ricochet, that would be good for him. I don't know how long Ricochet's deal is with WWE, but I think he could most definitely go somewhere else and be in a better spot than where he is right now. Because he's just,
there's
just
several
not
wrestlers
good.
that could go somewhere else and be in a better spot there right now.
I agree. So I mean, so somebody's not gonna re-sign their contract. So whenever that's up, I guess we'll see. I don't know how long till this person's contract is up, but
yeah. Stone Cold David, people will laugh, I'm sure, but I honestly like to see Titus and Naoto and Apollo and Ricochet, a reformed Titus worldwide. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I think that'd be a cool thing to do. Awesome, Mr. G, Mrs. Gleen says. AJ and Cole have already extended their contracts in the last year.
See, I knew Scott said that's got to be Mustafa Ali or Cesaro. AJ just signed a 5-year deal last year. Yeah, see, I didn't know when AJ signed his deal. I knew it was recently. So there we go. 5-year deal last year. I wouldn't be shocked if it's any one of those guys. Mustafa Ali, Cesaro, Ricochet, anybody like that. I would not be shocked.
Yeah.
You know, because I really wouldn't be shocked if it's Mustafa Ali, because Mustafa Ali's been one who has been treated very poorly. Like, very poorly. And it sucks, because he's very talented. He's been put on main event. He's not doing anything of substance when he's on Raw or SmackDown. And it sucks, because he is really good. And he's got such, like, a cool gimmick. And you know, with the glowing mask thing, like, it looks really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
James named his shark Sharknado. That's so when there's a tornado and his shark goes around flying in the air and eats people, we'll know who it belongs to.
So we then have Cedric versus Ricochet. Cedric won, and that was that.
Yeah.
So after this, we have a Retribution promo. They really didn't talk about much. I mean, it was just like we're a bunch of Performance Center.
My question is, this is Monday Night Raw, right?
Yeah.
Why are we doing Retribution promos? They're coming to take over your. Now, if they're gonna have Retribution, you won't go into the production room
thing. Then like fine.
And take over and do a promo that way. Like, oh, we're gonna show our promo, and you're gonna like it. But doing it this way, I look at it like,
That's stupid.
You're promoting the people that are attacking you.
That's what literally makes so much, like, it makes literally no sense to me, because, like I said, they have graphics now, they have, like, the videos. I mean, none of it makes sense for, something that's trying to, like, take over your show. It's dumb.
Oh, by the way, we have a promo for Retribution. Oh, they're coming for us!
Like I don't understand it. So, they really didn't say much, just stuff about we're a bunch of people who used to be used in the Performance Center, but not really, because we never were, you know, the glass ceiling was super low, and once we hit that, we weren't going anywhere. So here we are, we're going to beat all of you people up, because we don't like you. So from what I got from this, definitely one is Mia Yim, no doubt about it. I knew it was Mia Yim from the first time that they started using her on Raw as a part of Retribution. 100%. She's a part of Retribution. Dijakovic, his size, his voice, everything about it is Dominic Dijakovic. Mercedes Martinez is another one. Somebody decoded the promo from last week. because somebody decoded it or whatever, redid the voice on it and put it back to normal, and it was 100% Mercedes Martinez. I think, I'm not for certain on this one, but I think that the guy that was on this side of
that'd be right.
Yeah, that side. I had to think about how it was, because if we're looking at it on the television, it would be, I guess it would be that side. But if you turn around,
it'd be the left side.
It's this side.
Oh, it's the right side.
So whatever. Anyways, it was
know.
on the one side. The far side of the screen. Directions with Maven. I think that one is, it might be Shane Thorne. It also might be Mojo. That's, one that's been thrown around in the chat. And then Dio Madden was the other one.
Yeah.
That I think that's who that is. So definitely those 5, and I don't know about anybody else that was around them, if they're going to be like actual people that are used, or if they're just like fill-ins for now, just to say that, Retribution is huge, but actually it's just 5 people.
Mrs. Gleen says they can do so much with Ali right now with the masks thing. Scott, they are Raw superstars, Mr. Gleen. Also, please stop the camera cuts during the attacks. Did they show Cole running from Retribution? That's the best part. But they are not Raw superstars. They are Retribution, and they've come to attack, and you don't want to promote people that are attacking your business.
They've already ruined it by making them Raw exclusive.
Yeah.
They've already messed it up.
I'm going to read what John L. said here exactly, word for word. I'm feeling Retribution and Grandma match at Survivor Series. I feel that Retribution will fight Grandma at Survivor Series too.
I can't. I just got tea all over my glasses. Now I'm blind and I can't see.
The chill section. Why not do Retribution promos? They were obviously scared of the Hurt Business until they had no choice but to face them. K-Fob talk. Also, I don't know what K-Fob means, but I pretend like I do, and nobody has corrected me. Basically, K-Fob means that you play the part all the time.
Yes.
MJF is good at playing K-Fob. Or maybe that's just the way he really is.
No, I've heard stories where he's actually a really nice guy outside of stuff, and like very rarely does he break character, but there have been a couple times where he's broken character, so and he's a nice guy. I guess
Ziggler is a jobber on Raw and Raw Underground. Go to politics, you clown. Yeah, I don't understand why he's like he goes to Raw Underground all the time. I don't get it. So
good at being a kid fan then. Oh man, I agree. They screwed up by not having Retribution continue attacking both brands. Yeah, dude, it literally makes absolutely no sense for them to be like, oh, the Raw exclusive. Like, what is that?
Oh,
honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, when Retribution was at its best when it was on SmackDown, the one thing I remember them doing on SmackDown that I've loved the entire time that they've done anything, and it's probably still my favorite moment of theirs, was when they tore up the entire ring. That was probably it.
Yeah.
That was the best moment, and everything else has just kind of been mediocre and has completely sucked.
Yeah. I would agree.
So, it was stupid for taking them off of there.
Then we have the Hurt Business talks with Adam Pearce.
And MVP's like, yo, we're gonna take care of the Retribution problem. And Adam Pearce is like, thank you for volunteering. And they're like, ha, we're not volunteering.
So I have a question, okay? A lot of these guys weren't pushed, right? Like the guys in the Hurt Business, they really weren't pushed. They haven't
Shelton Benjamin was never pushed.
They hadn't been really used. I mean, Lashley was used, but he really wasn't done.
He was a joke.
Nothing was
I
done.
mean, he was married to Lana. Come on.
What made Vince decide to like push these guys?
I think it was MVP.
No, you want to know what I think?
Actually, I take that back. I think it was Vince. Because if you notice, not to say that this is all connected, but if you notice, Lashley, Benjamin, MVP, none of them were really being used or focused on until the Black Lives Matter stuff.
That's what I was going to say.
A big deal. And if you even take a look at it to go even further, conspiracy theories with Maven, I suppose, would be if you put their names in an order, Bobby. No, just kidding. Benjamin, Lashley, MVP, BLM.
Yeah.
I mean, it.
That's the only question I have. Is
I don't know.
Really
they really weren't being. I mean, you're not wrong though.
Until just in the last couple months, 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
And it's all right around the time that all the Black Lives Matter movement came, and so I mean, and why weren't they pushed before?
I don't know. They should have been pushed before because all. Shelton and Lashley were both on the roster, and they were both really good. And MVP was just kind of being used as a whatever talent. But they should have been pushed. Lashley should have already had a title by now. He should have already been world champion. He should have already had, with Brock and stuff.
The Black Lives Movement was started years ago, the chill section, but if you think about it and you look at the timeline, like if you look at everything that has happened just recently with the protests and things like that, so and with a lot of people really pushing, because even like when Kaepernick was doing his stuff in the NFL, and everybody, a lot of people were like, oh, that's stupid, don't take a knee and all this stuff. Nobody took it serious. And then just recently, in the last 6 months, 5-6 months, with COVID and the focus being on the protests, is that why Vince decided to go this route and do this?
I just find it very interesting that their initials all line up to
Black Lives Matter.
BLM.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's what I find to be very interesting.
They were one time going to be Nation of Domination 2.0, but they scrapped it and went with the Hurt Business angle. I just think it's odd timing that when they started pushing these guys. Not that they shouldn't be pushed.
Because they should.
It's just the fact that the idea of them being pushed right now.
Yeah.
With everything that's out there in the political world and everything that's out there and happening in, the real world, and now they're going to push these guys. I don't understand that. After
years of them being on the roster and Vince not doing anything, this is Vince's way of saying, "Oh well, I do care.
Hard for Lashley to get pushed when his finisher used to be a stalling suplex.
I hope this was another person's idea, not Vince's.
Yeah, because I don't like this whole thing. I mean, again, I'm not.
It's just odd. It's just a weird, like, looking at the timeline. It's just weird to see when it all kind of lined up to be,
I hope one of Retribution is Dana. She has more to be furious for not being pushed. James, it's okay.
Dana's not in there. Dana
is not one of the.
It's all NXT people, I think.
Yes.
So, the Hurt Business. I'll talk more about them in just a little bit. So after this, we have Asuka versus Mickie James. This was a very weird situation.
Yeah. So was Mickie James hurt? Like, did anybody see her get hurt? Did she get whacked? Did she did something happen?
I don't know what happened.
So what happened? Because I missed.
There's a video.
If she had an injury, I missed it.
There's a video. Let me find it.
Because I don't know. Because if you listen to the ref after the match, he goes, "Do you need a doctor?"
Here's a little video.
And I don't know. She didn't even touch Asuka with the mid kick. Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. There was a tiny tap right there.
She tapped there twice or 3 times. But you look at her eyes. Like, her eyes, to me, didn't seem to be right. That was just an absolute botched ending.
See, there it was. It's just 2.
She taps. I mean,
1, 2.
I don't know if she
but it wasn't obvious to anybody. I don't think that that's the way it was supposed to end. I think it was supposed to go on for another minute, before she
Well, both her, Asuka.
Because it was just weird.
Asuka seemed to be more confused by everything than.
She was like, "What?"
Mickie James, but she when the ref said, "Oh, are you okay?" and then she rolled out of the ring. Bad camera angles probably to be as awful cameramen. Yes, they do. Maybe that's what I should be doing. To be a cameraman.
It's just so weird. It was such a
and
weird...
the ref completely botched that ending where Mickie was hurt bad somehow. That's what I was wondering, but I didn't see anywhere where she like could possibly have gotten like hurt. But that doesn't mean, you know, sometimes you don't
that doesn't mean
get
something
hit
didn't
just
happen.
right,
Yeah.
and even though the hit doesn't look
Bad, it might have, yeah.
It's enough that it like messes you up.
So it's just a weird ending. So Asuka won, and then after, Zelina came out and says she's been thinking about the future and she's wasted her entire career managing those fools backstage. And she then says that she's ready and she wants a match, and then she smacks Asuka, and that's what we're left with. And I'm just kind of like, cool. I mean, I want to see more of Zelina Vega in the ring because she's really good. I like her a lot. I mean, she's really tiny, but she's really good. But this was just kind of weird. Like, after the whole Mickie James thing, I just thought it was kind of weird, you know?
Yeah. I'm cool with Zelina Vega, like, getting in the ring. But why does she get, like, the shot at Asuka?
I don't know. Probably because they don't have anybody else lined up.
I guess. I mean,
I was
it just
really
seems like
hoping...
it makes more sense to have her, like, have to wrestle a couple people before she gets a shot at Asuka.
I was really hoping that, that they weren't gonna, like, bring Lana or something out to, like, cost Mickie James the match. I'm, like, really good. I'm really good. I'm really glad that they didn't do that, because I was like, dude, I swear to you, if we get, like, Natalya versus Asuka Clash of Champions, I'm literally gonna pull my hair out. Like, I don't want to see that at all. I'm okay with Zelina. I think it'll be a good match. I don't think Zelina wins. I think that Asuka will retain, and Zelina's just kind of a filler feud before they go on to Shayna, because I think that's where we're going next. Like, Asuka's next big feud is gonna be with Shayna, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
the chill section, I take that back. The cameramen and the people in the back working the camera angles. Yes, they're not good at it. Definitely. Scott, 14 weeks until Christmas, 15 weeks until 2021. Time to party!
People are gonna be like, don't ever do that again.
Yeah, probably. You just blew my eardrums. Don't ever do that again.
I didn't know Zelina was so tiny. Asuka's bigger than her. Yeah, Zelina is so small. Mickey's reaction afterwards was one of either being upset or confused, not sure which one. Yeah.
That's what made me, because if you look at her face, but look at her eyes don't necessarily look like right. Which is why I was wondering.
She was just kind of sitting there like staring into space. Like she might not have known where she was.
Yeah.
You know, type of a situation.
Zelina did nothing to earn her title shot. Yes, I agree. Zelina getting in the ring.
Well, I mean, she's not necessarily getting a title shot right now.
No, next week.
No, not necessarily next
2 weeks
week.
from now.
I think they might say Clash of Champions, and she might have a couple matches.
So it's in 2 weeks.
She might have a couple matches till, like, before
Clash of Champions is like 2 weeks.
Okay, but I mean, she can have a couple matches on Raw.
She could. I
I'm
never
sure
seen
they
Zelina
could,
in a real match, so I don't know.
with that.
She's okay in the ring.
She's good. I like her a lot. I mean, that's
she falls, like most people, you don't have to go, like, between the second and third rope, and, like, she falls between the first and second rope.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see Zelina in the ring. I think it's long overdue, and I think that she should have been in. They've missed so much time where she could have been wrestling and she wasn't. I mean, her promo she kind of said that, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah.
If Roman returns to Raw and Seth stays on Raw, what would their tag team name be? Because you can't have the Shield without Jon Moxley. I mean, Dean Ambrose. The name would be...
I don't think there would be a name because they
the
don't
Messiah Dogs.
I don't think that there would be a tag team, honestly.
I like my idea better. The Messiah Dogs.
I mean, if they're going to be a tag team, then sure.
Yes.
That's a fine name, but I don't think there's going to be a tag team.
Yeah.
So,
101 days till Christmas Eve, 98 days till Winter Solstice.
Yeah. I'm really excited for Thanksgiving,
James says, Zelina did absolutely nothing to face Asuka. Asuka is going to kill her. Yes. Zelina Vega doesn't deserve the title shot. Bianca Belair does. I agree, John L. I think Bianca Belair probably deserves a title shot over Zelina Vega. They're not using her correctly. Why? Nobody knows. I think it's just Bruce being mad at Nick. All this with the Mickie stuff. That's possible. Definitely possible. Which could mean that, you know, you screw up and then... And I never thought about that.
What happened with them?
I don't really like each other.
Scott, elaborate.
How about Braun wrecking everyone in the underground? Well, it's a good thing Braun wrecked somebody, because usually he's a clown on, like, the shows they put him on.
Oh, boy.
Which is
I'm
stupid.
gonna talk about Braun in a second. I'm gonna yell about Braun in a second. There are actual people online who say the Bellas are better than Taker because of them going into the Hall of Fame before him. Your thoughts? No. The Bellas are not better than the Undertaker. And I can't even believe that people are even saying that. But the Bellas are going into the Hall of Fame, and, like, they've done things that are, like, good in their own right. I mean, I don't even think we should compare Taker and the Bellas in the first place. So, yeah. But they've done things in their own right to where they are good. Today is the 5-year anniversary of Nikki Bella's breaking the Divas title reign or whatever to become, like, the longest reigning Divas champion. That was, like, 5 years today, and I've seen stuff about that all over Twitter. So, yeah, I don't think anybody should be comparing the Bellas and Taker in the first place.
No, definitely not. How you can say the Bellas are even close to what the Undertaker said is just stupid.
See, but I don't even think...
That shouldn't even be a conversation.
No, it shouldn't.
Sorry.
You shouldn't even compare the two, because
if you're a
not
Bellas fan, I'm sorry, but that shouldn't even be a conversation.
I am a Bellas fan, and they are nowhere near as good as... No way. No, they're not even nearly as good as The Undertaker, but they're not even in the same category as The Undertaker.
Yeah.
The Undertaker is, like, a character.
Yes.
You know? And, like, he has this, like... He's the Phenom. You know? Like, he's The Undertaker. The Bella Twins are good in their own right. Like, they're good. I like them.
Yeah.
I think they're great. But not...
They're not Undertaker.
Like, you would... No, they're not even in the same category,
You're talking about a
though.
legend compared to the Bellas.
That's what Undertaker is. The Undertaker's a legend, and they're saving The Undertaker going into the Hall of Fame for, like, a really special, like... He might be the only inductee in that year's Hall of Fame
when
because
he's dead,
he's that good.
They're actually going to go to his grave and dig him up and go, whoa. And he's going to pop up and say, thank you very much, but I've got to go back to my resting spot.
The Bellas are not absolute trash. Stop it.
I wouldn't say they're absolute trash. But
no, they're not absolute trash.
I mean, they're okay.
No, shut your face, okay?
I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
Stop. They're not trash, though.
Okay.
They're not, though.
I think the Usos joining Reigns is a possibility because of Heyman's history with the family. That is possible. That would not shock me. I will shut myself up on that comment. Yes, that comment was, you know, the whole idea of Bellas being better than Undertaker.
That's not even a question. No, that's not a thing.
Scott says, all this says stuff about Bruce regarding booking on some random podcast and whatnot. Yeah, well, I don't know that he likes the way that, like... Why did they bring Mickie James back if they're not going to use her?
I don't know. They should have just let her go and let her go do whatever with Nick Aldis. That's what they should have done. Not in the same league. Precisely. The Bellas are great in their own right. But they're nowhere near The Undertaker.
No. I say Taker goes in the Hall of Fame next year if he wants to. The same with The Rock as the second headliner. They'll have to do 2 nights to induct the 2020 and 2021 classes.
Who the heck is supposed to go in the Hall of Fame this year? Batista and NWO, were those the 2 headliners?
With The Undertaker, I think a lot depends on if he's actually done.
See, I don't think Taker's going into the Hall of Fame anytime soon because I think that, honestly, you know what I honestly think? Taker would go in and he would be the only inductee for his year. Because he's had such an amazing career compared to some of the people that have been put in there. And, you know, like, I mean, guys like Rock and Austin and Mick Foley and guys like them, they've had really great careers. But none of them are The Undertaker. Yeah. You know? So I feel like The Undertaker should just sort of have his, like, own thing. And, he should be the only person to go in, you know? Like, I don't know. I think it would be, like, a bunch of people, like telling stories and stuff about, you know, The Undertaker from, like, on the road or whatever, and do that for the Hall of Fame.
The Undertaker.
So, that's what I think that would amount to. I don't even think there would be anybody else in his year that he gets inducted. Because I feel like, what's the point, you know?
Yes.
Like, he's The Undertaker.
I agree.
You know?
Taker will go into the Hall of Fame whenever he feels like it, or until he gets himself hurt so bad he can't wrestle again. I hope Taker quits. Yes, I think that he's probably. Although I could see him doing a match.
How old is he? 52.
He's 50 something. I could see him doing a match here or there if he feels like he's healthy enough. Mister Gleen says that the Bellas are not in the same league as the Undertaker.
55. He's 55. He's nearly 60 years old. I thought he was like 52.
Yeah.
He's 55.
Taker is one of those stars that has so much backstage respect. It will be sad when he is officially done, even though it will be soon. Yes, I agree. They just someone needs to come in and take, like, kind of take over the dead man gimmick. Who that would be?
No, you can't have another dead man.
Well, you have another dead man. It's just a matter of,
nobody will do it as well as he did.
But it'll be the,
they put the Bellas in the Hall of Fame before Victoria, Jazz, Molly Holly. I rest my case. See, the thing, like, the argument that I have for that is, like, for me personally,
Donald Trump was put in the Hall of Fame before Cyndi Lauper.
What did I get?
Go figure.
For me personally, I mean, I've seen everything. But what, like, did Victoria and Jazz and Molly Holly do as much for the women's division as the Bellas did? Like, that's the way I look at it, though. Because, for me personally, like, what I remember being, like, the most impactful things from the women's division over everything that I've seen would be, like, when they started to have the Revolution and all that stuff. And, like, that's what I took from that. And yes, Victoria and Molly Holly and Jazz, they're great. But I feel like the Bellas have done a lot for women's wrestling in general. And that's where, like, I don't understand why people crap on them all the time. I'm like, guys, they're actually, like, decent. Okay, Nikki Bella's, like, really decent. Like, she's good. It's really unfortunate that she had a neck injury that, like, ended her career. Like, it's really unfortunate because she was good. Brie, not so much. Like, on a character-wise, like, okay, she's okay. I don't, like, hate her. I mean, I like her. She's great. But, if I had to pick one or the other, it'd be Nikki, for sure. The only reason the Bellas got where they are right now is because of Cena and Brian. I also disagree with that. I don't care who they were dating. I don't care who they were married to. They got there on their own. Like, it wasn't John Cena who went out there and won the Divas title and held on to the Divas title for 301 days. That wasn't John Cena. That was Nikki Bella. It wasn't John Cena who broke his neck going out there every night, wrestling, putting on amazing shows for all the people. That wasn't John Cena. It was Nikki Bella. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to say about it because you didn't watch any of it.
No.
You didn't pay any attention to it. But, like, it wasn't John Cena who went out there.
The thing is,
it wasn't John Cena or Daniel Bryan who went out there and did the stuff that Brie and Nikki did. They didn't do that. It had nothing to do with them.
They haven't been around long enough, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Because if you take a look at, like what James said, Molly Holly, Jazz, Victoria, the Bellas were coming in right around that time.
Yeah.
So, they've been with the WWE for, I don't know how many years? 10 plus?
But they haven't done,
But they really have,
They had a short time
I mean, if you pay attention to what they did, though, and how impactful it was, like, watch it. Pay attention to it. Go back. Check it out. Because they did more than what people give them credit for, and that's what I hate about the entire situation, is people are like, oh, well, they're just the Bellas, and they just have their reality television show, and they just have this, that, and the other thing. No, actually, like, they're pretty freaking smart for doing that, for signing on to that, because, I mean, yeah, it did make them bigger stars. It did give them more of a fan base. Yeah, it did. It was pretty smart doing that, honestly. But they did things in the ring, and they had great stories, and they really elevated the women's division, you know? So, Don't disrespect the Bellas.
My new favorite wrestler is Braun Strowman's skin-tight brown shirt, Scott says. Yes. Well, considering, we're to that segment here where we're going to talk about Braun Strowman.
No, just kidding. We're not.
We're not there.
No, we're not.
We're not quite there. We just will be.
Bobby Lashley and Eric.
Yeah.
Ivor has to have surgery.
Yeah.
So he's going to be out for a bit.
Yeah.
So that sucks. But Lashley won. It's like, whatever. Okay, you beat Eric. Good for you.
Yeah. Then we have the Kevin Owens interview. Basically talking about Aleister Black. What the point was, I don't know, but hey, whatever. Then we get Braun Strowman going to Raw Underground. Or he wants to go to Raw Underground. And why?
This is precisely what I said they were going to do with him. Not this specifically. But,
it's like they take all these guys that they don't know what to do with.
No, but it was like he
and
was
they
in
go,
the title
we're
picture.
going to send you off to Raw Underground, and we're going to make you a beast.
He was in the title picture. And, he was Universal Champion or whatever, right? Right? Do we recall this just a couple weeks ago? He was Universal Champion, got beat by The Fiend, then got killed by what's his name? Roman Reigns. Yep, this is pretty much where I expected him to be. Back to being a joke. Back to being, well, you look stupid. Back to being great. I'm Braun Strowman. Get these hands. Grrr!
Yeah.
Like, what is this? This is dumb.
Well, I don't like though. At first,
this is
the
literally
whole
stupid.
idea behind the Underground, I don't like.
I mean, the Underground is stupid, but it's stupid to send Braun Strowman there when he was literally like nothing. Like, there's nothing even to this. There's no follow up with the Fiend, nothing with Roman, nothing. He's just like forgotten about it and is back on being a joke.
Here's what I hope they do. This would be a cool way to do this. Okay, so they have the Raw Underground, and it goes on, for a couple more weeks. And then they're sitting there, and they're having their Raw Underground matches, and then up through the middle of the floor, the Fiend pops up, and everybody scatters. That'd be cool.
It's just so stupid.
Just saying, that'd be cool.
It's so like.
And then they never have Raw Underground again because the Fiend destroys the building.
No, but they'll find a new building now.
Well, then he eventually comes there too.
They'll find a new building.
I think that it'd be cool to do it that way. Do you consider Brock Lesnar a dominant champ when he held the Universal title hostage? Yes, you are dominant when you hold the title hostage. You are dominant when you don't defend your title? That's right. No way to lose if you don't defend it.
Sure.
Definitely. Braun Strowman sucks. Anyhow, they need a title for Raw Underground. Otherwise, it doesn't hold my interest. It doesn't hold my interest anyway. Because it's stupid. It is dumb. It is pointless. Just put them in the ring with storylines, and they would be better off. Right now, you just have a bunch of people that jump up onto the ring and go after each other. Which, why? I don't understand it. Does not make a lot of sense to me. I don't get what they're doing with it, and it's pointless.
Agreed. I think the Bellas are going into the Hall of Fame way too soon. I won't downplay what they did, but they did get a lot of young women to watch wrestling because of them. Yeah, I agree. Now, see, I don't think that the Bellas necessarily need to go in this year. I think the reason that they're going in the year that they're going in, because it was supposed to be in LA or whatever. Wasn't that the deal?
Yeah.
Something like that. So, where was WrestleMania supposed to be? Where the heck was this year's WrestleMania supposed to be?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa! That's why they were going in. I said LA. LA's next year, right? Tampa. That's why they were going in this year. Because of the location. That's what I think. And then that's why I think they were going to be inducted this year. Was because it was going to be in Tampa Bay. And that's why a lot of people have speculated for next year, like, because it's, like the whole Hollywood thing, The Rock being one that gets inducted next year, So
I want Mister Gleen versus the Cable Guy next week. Well, Scott, if they pay me enough, I'll do it.
Oh, man. Underground needs to go away. Yes.
Yes, completely pointless.
This episode of Underground
Dumb.
was less funny.
Stupid. Totally dumb. LA is supposed to be next year, but there's talk they may change it and give Tampa next year's instead.
See,
that would not shock me. That makes a lot of sense to me.
I think that the Bellas were going in this year was because it was in Tampa. That's what I think it was.
Yeah.
Because they were in, that's kind of like, I don't know. That was like where they kind of got their start and stuff. So I feel like that was kind of the reason.
So then we get to the best part of the show tonight. The R-Truth promo with a Kit Kat.
I didn't see this because my TV
loved it
for a minute.
So he's sitting there and he's talking like talking trash. And I'm like, who's he talking to? And then they pull it up and you see a Kit Kat bar. And I'm like, this is funny. Like, R-Truth is talking to a Kit Kat bar, talking about how much, he's going to destroy it. And Liv Morgan then comes up and, like, taps it and splits it into tears off, has one of the bars break off. And Truth's like, there, see? A sneak attack! And I loved it. It was awesome. Love the way they did it. It was funny. R-Truth could do anything and make it interesting. I mean,
he could be talking to air and it would be funny. I mean,
he
has done that in the past though. He's just talking to air and it's hilarious, So after this, we get told that Mandy Rose was moved to Raw.
Just the way he does it, it kills me what he does.
Oh yes, R-Truth is very funny.
What was this supposed to be? Them promoting Kit Kat? By the way, I love Kit
Kats.
Yes, I think so. Bad ad. I thought it was awesome. What do you mean a bad ad? It was awesome. The chill section.
I love Kit Kats. They are so good.
It was awesome. I love the way they did this.
Kit Kats are delicious.
Who did Mandy Rose get traded for? A sock, a towel, a hat, a well-done steak, pizza with pineapple, something.
Yeah, I have no idea. Mandy was moved to Raw. She's traded, apparently, I don't know. But yeah.
It's a player to be named later.
I guess so.
Chocolate bars are greater than Kit Kats. Kit Kats are terrible. I don't mind Kit Kats.
I like Kit Kats though.
It was hilarious. It was definitely hilarious, and I love.
Kit Kats are great, but also chocolate bars are good.
The whole idea behind it was just awesome. Like I said, when I was sitting there watching, I was like, "Who's he talking to?" And then they zoom in and it's a Kit Kat bar.
But now I need to know, guys. Drop your favorite candy bar in the chat. We need to know
Drop your favorite candy bar
in the chat. Actually, it's over there.
Yeah, when you're looking at the camera, it's messed up. You're trying to.
It's over there.
And I notice our chat isn't working in our streaming right now, so
it's over there. Anyways, go. Tell us.
Butterfingers are better, but that's another topic.
Tell us your favorite candy bar in the chat. What's your favorite candy bar? Just because why not?
Probably Three Musketeers.
Not Snickers?
I like Snickers, but probably Three Musketeers is my favorite.
You're so plain. I like Twix, but I also really like Almond Joy. Actually, just kidding. It's not Almond Joy. It's Mounds, because I can't eat almonds. So, but if I had to pick one, it'd probably be a Twix. Twix candy bar. Those are so good. The cookie, the caramel, the chocolate, everything about it. Top notch. Delicious. Love it so much. Oh, we got a Butterfinger, a plain Hershey's chocolate bar, Kit Kat, Paydays. It's a Payday.
Payday is like a nut.
Right?
Yeah. Paydays are like a nutty.
I don't think I've ever had any one of those, and I will never have one of those now.
Snickers flavored cake is better.
Ooh. I've had Snickers ice cream bars. I just have to spit out peanuts.
How do you get Snickers flavored cake?
They probably put Snickers in the cake. Like when you do a cake, you have the cake layer, and then you put frosting, and then you can put a filling of some sort. Like some people put strawberries, some people put nuts, some people put
Carmela is a mystery woman.
Candy. So you could put Snickers in that, and then you put another layer of cake, and then another layer of frosting, and then another layer of whatever filling you want, aka Snickers, and then you frost the entire thing.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Cool.
Yeah, because I'm a chef.
Yeah.
Shuffle Genius.
Chef or Maven.
No. Shuffle Genius. That's what I go by.
Shuffle Genius.
Shuffle Genius.
That's the new channel that's coming very soon. The Shuffle Genius.
The Shuffle Genius. That would be me. So yeah, I'm pretty good though. I mean,
okay, combining candy war with ice cream is a hybrid that's different. Yes. Or a candy bar.
And M&M's, even if they're not a candy bar, M&M's are freaking delicious, dude. They're so good.
The peanut M&M's are the best.
No.
Yeah.
Regular M&M's, but also peanut butter M&M's are real good. Like, anything outside of that is just trash. Like, they've made fudge ones, they've made caramel ones. Like, none of them are good. Yeah. They're not as good as the original ones. Yeah. Or the peanut butter ones.
Yeah. Peanut M&M's.
Not peanut M&M's. Peanut butter with creamy stuff in the center.
So then we get the announcement that Mandy Rose has moved to Raw, which was shocking because we knew that last week.
Yeah, we did.
Then we get Dominic Mysterio backstage. Dominic says he can't back down from a challenge.
Guys, Dominic is just pitiful at this point.
I cannot back down from a challenge. You challenge me,
Seth,
I will take you out.
Seth and
Peanut
Dominic.
M&M's are phenomenal. See, the chill section knows what he's talking about.
See, but I
they
can't
are phenomenal.
Eat them. They're good, but I can't
They're
eat them.
AJ Styles.
But I can't eat them. AJ probably thinks they're flat. They're flat little piece of candy. They're kind of rounded, though. So,
well,
they are rounded because
yeah.
they're peanut M&M's.
Yeah.
So they're not even flat.
Yeah. It's
That's all I can think of, bro, is the stupid flat earth stuff with AJ and when we talk about anything that involves AJ Styles. Phenomenal. AJ Styles.
Only thing interesting about that was Murphy versus Seth. Yes, I agree.
Kit Kat, Crunch, Snickers, Milky Way, Baby Ruth, Twix, and Butterfingers are my favorite chocolate bars.
In other words, Johnny Lee just like it doesn't care what it is. He's like, whatever.
See, Crunch bars are actually really good, and so are Milky Ways. I totally forgot about Milky Ways. Those are good.
Maybe Mandy was traded for LeBron.
So Seth Rollins versus Dominic in a steel cage match. Dude, what is this? Yo, Dominic is getting the works, bro. Like, legit. He's been in the company for not even a month, and he's had more gimmick matches than some of the people that have been in the company for the last 10 years. I mean, my gravies. This kid. I feel real bad for him, though, because he's like...
Here's my thought on this, though. I'm beginning to think that this is all done because this is how the WWE is keeping Ray.
To keep Dominic getting beat up on TV?
No, to put Dominic out there on these.
Yeah, to get beat up by Seth Rollins week after week?
I mean, whatever he's doing.
Any career he has after this, all people are going to remember is Dominic getting the crap kicked out of him by Seth Rollins 18 times in a row. It doesn't make Dominic look good.
But you're talking about him.
No, but it doesn't do anything for him, though. Because if they were to take Dominic off TV tomorrow, and like 6 months from now, I wouldn't remember any of this happened. I wouldn't care. Like, it wouldn't make a difference. Dominic looks like a freaking chump, dude. How many matches has he had with Seth? How many times has he won? How many times? I'll give you a number. Probably once. Probably one time. But other than that, he's had the crap kicked out of him by Seth numerous times. And it's just like, what is this?
That was weird how they built the cage because they usually just lower the cage. I wonder if there's not enough room to have the cage up above. In the Thunderdome. I could be wrong. James likes Skittles. James went clear off the candy bar route.
Skittles are really good too, though. I also really like Starburst.
Breaking news. According to Lance Storm / Mick Foley, they're not one and the same. They're two different people.
No.
For those of you out there.
But he's
Mickie James' shoulders said to the ref, her shoulder popped out. That should explain the bizarre finish. Yes, that makes sense.
It makes more sense. Yeah.
And, well, she had asked. She goes, like, he asked, do you need a doctor? Like, right after the match. So that you know, Dominic is a rookie and the son of Bray. He can bounce back from this. I agree with the chill section. I think he can.
All right.
They put a rookie against a pro, so of course he was going to lose. But I think it's just the fact that he's put in this spot. I think Ray probably had something to do with him.
But I don't care, though. He looks like a chump.
Yes.
Dominic looks like a chump.
Wait 10 years and he'll be, you know,
okay,
world champion.
He has literally been beat by... He's been beat by Seth 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times.
Dominic is terrible. He's not bad. I think he's got.
He's not terrible though. That's the thing. He's actually pretty decent.
He's gotten better in the ring.
But like, Nobody's gonna ever take this kid seriously if this is all they're gonna do with him, dude. Like, it's so dumb.
So cool, David. I think Mandy's going to Raw will ultimately resume the Dolph Otis feud. I think Ms. Morrison. Dolph will end up goading Otis to put the Money in the Bank on the line in a match, lose it, and then Mandy may break up with Otis. That'd be an interesting storyline. And then Otis goes and jumps off a building because Mandy broke up with him.
Dominic will be fine. But see, the thing is, like...
He'll be fine.
No, I don't think so.
They have wrestled... You just take that off there.
They've wrestled... Seth and Dominic have wrestled like 5 times. 6 times.
In a month.
In a month! And you know how many of those times Dominic has won? A big fat 0! They had one match that was a no contest. You freaking serious, dude?
Well, but if you take into consideration the Dominic and Ray thing, they did win.
Did they?
Yeah.
Where?
They won there, and then he won there.
Sure about that?
Yeah. He'll be fine in the long term. I agree. I think he'll be fine. Why isn't Murphy injured last week? The whole Mysterio family was kendo staking him to oblivion. Did they just leave him alone? Why her face is so kind? Well, did you notice Ray's daughter's gonna turn?
She's gonna like join up with Buddy Murphy or something.
Yeah.
Like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
I don't even understand this. This is so dumb, and I feel really bad for Dominic. Like, cause it's just like trash on a stick, and he has to be thrown into this stupid storyline with Seth. And it's like, there was a video of Vince praising Dominic, and he was like, yeah, nobody really ever gets that great of a reaction the first time they go out there, so you're doing really well, kid. And people were like, what reaction, dude? It was a virtual crowd. What are you even talking about, you old man? Stop. Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know what he was talking about. It's like, what?
No one ever really gets that great of a reaction when I go out there the first time. Like, what are you talking about, you fool?
I noticed
it was a virtual crowd.
I think Murphy's turning face and Seth will recruit others. That is possible. But Seth will be leaving soon, so I can't see him recruiting anybody, like, because he'll be gone in the next 2 months. I agree about Ray's daughter. That was obvious the way she stopped and started. Yeah, stared at Murphy. Yes, definitely. Ray's daughter will be women's champion soon. No doubt about it, Scott. I think
Wouldn't shock me, though.
She's probably going to challenge next week for the title.
No. Zelina's going to challenge next week, and Aaliyah's going to get a shot at the belt at Clash of Champions. She will then win it. Then she will defend it against Dominic, because Dominic can't he can't, hang with the men's division. So he's going to fight Aaliyah for the women's title. He's probably going to win it, and then Asuka's going to come back and kick him upside the head. And we will find out that Dominic really can't hang in WWE whatsoever. So,
yeah.
That would pretty much be how that works.
Nia Jax versus Dominic. Bold prediction for the draft. The Universal title and WWE title switch brands, respectively, whoever the champs are by that time.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked by that.
Yeah, I wouldn't shock me.
That'd probably mean Roman is on Raw then.
Seth will either leave after Clash of Champions or at the latest after Survivor Series. I would say he's probably going to leave after Clash of Champions. They'll probably give Seth a good beatdown to send him off. I think 100% agree. They're going to beat him with a kendo stick for like 27 minutes. And that way when the baby's born, he has like bruises and like his body looks like terrible. Dominic wins 2021 Men's Rumble.
Wouldn't be shocked by that, though.
Forget winning the Rumble. He's winning, like, the Universal title.
No. He's winning. I already told you. He's going to win the women's title.
Oh, the women's title. My bad.
This is the scoop. This is the word around town. Aaliyah, his sister, will win the title at Clash of Champions. She will then go on to fight Dominic. Dominic will win the women's championship and then proceed to get beat down by Asuka because he's a wimp. So
then we have Raw Underground where Ziggler is beating up somebody, which is amazing because he hasn't done that in a while.
Yeah.
Riddick Moss then jumps in to attack Ziggler, who eventually gets beat by Strowman.
By the way, did we say that Seth Rollins beat Dominic? Did we say that? I don't think we talked about that. But Seth Rollins beat Dominic. Anyways, moving on.
And then Titus O'Neil heads into the Raw Underground and was taken out by Braun Strowman.
Yeet.
Then we have Caruso with Drew McIntyre. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, essentially this led to Drew beating up Keithley or Keithley beating up Drew. I don't really know who initiated this. But yeah, they both beat each other up, and that was great.
Yeah. Mysterio family versus Retribution, please. Yes, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah, totally.
There's like 4 of them and like 12 Retribution, so I think it'd work out. You guys mean Bald Strowman. That's right. Bald Strowman. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool name. Bald Strongman. A name change. Maybe people forget that he was Braun Strowman and did nothing.
Stop it. So after this, we have Kevin Owens versus Aleister Black. Kevin Owens beat up Aleister Black. The lights flickered during this, and Kevin Owens hit the stunner on Aleister, and that's how he won.
Yeah. I mean, it was an okay match. I mean, if they're gonna Aleister Black just loses all the time, so something's gonna happen with him. Braun, Baron, the Bald Boy. There we are, new tag team, the Bald Boys. Coming to the ring, Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin, the Bald Boys. That'd be cool.
Literally don't need that.
So then after the Owens beats Aleister Black, we get a Riot Squad promo.
And then we get Riot Squad versus Natalya and Lana, and Riot Squad won.
Yes, because the only thing holding them together
is tape.
Is the tag titles and the fact they don't like each other.
Whoa. I thought you were talking about Natalya and Lana.
No.
You were talking about Shayna?
No.
And Riot Squad?
Yeah.
Oh, that made no sense to me.
Yeah.
Repeat what you just said.
No.
Okay. I was talking about Natalya.
They're talking about the Riot Squad. Is like talking about Shayna and
got it. The only thing that's holding them together was the tag titles.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry, I didn't hear that you were saying that the Riot Squad cut that promo. I thought you were talking about Shayna and Nia, and I was like, wait a minute, what? Sorry. I was talking about Natalya.
Did you say Seth turned on Murphy? He hit him with the... Well, Seth turned on Murphy a couple times.
So which occasion? Which time are we talking about here?
Yeah.
The first time he beat up Murphy, or this last time that he beat up Murphy?
Yeah. He hit him with the cage match door. The cage door.
The cage match door?
Yeah, the cage match door.
The cage match door.
The cage door.
The cage match door. Yeah.
Maven, do you hear yourself? James wants to know if you hear yourself.
Speaking?
Yeah. Johnny
yes?
Lee turned off the Riot Squad match when it started because he didn't care. So did you see the end of the show? Aleister Black looks like a big boss off of Metal Gear Solid. Okay, I'll be quiet with my video games nerdiness. That's cool because I played Metal Gear Solid too. So yeah.
So
Lana got pinned and put through a table. Thanks, Miro. Jacked Eminem. Natty the Goat was saved. Yep, I would say Lana's gonna probably take a beating.
Probably. That's fine by me though, because that's fine. So after this, we have Drew and Keithley who are fighting in the back, and then we go back to them, and they're like gonna have their match or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay then. They have their match, and it ends in pandemonium because Retribution. But then the Hurt Business comes out and is like, "We're the Hurt Business, and we're gonna beat you up." It made me like them more, probably because they're going after the supposed bad guys on the show.
The bad guys.
And
the Razor Ramones.
Yeah, so I like them more.
I like the way they ended this. So I mean, if they do this right, they can make it exciting. And make me want to watch the Hurt Business. But right now, I don't like the Hurt Business just because
I like the Hurt Business.
They were a joke in the ring, and then all of a sudden they were good in the underground. And so I mean, I just didn't like the way they made the transition.
See, but I like them though, because I feel like I like them more. Like MVP has really been the things like held them together, and I think he's really good on the mic, and like I really like him a lot.
No Orton on this show, weird. Yes,
I'm okay with it.
Which is okay. I mean, it's good. I mean, I think that the one thing that WWE needs to learn how to do is not overuse their talent, and I think they do that too much, which is why we have the same matches week after week. John Elite says I did watch the ending, and I turned my phone off just during the Riot Squad match. Cool. The Hurt Business, aka the Full Horsemen. I can't take the Hurt Business seriously. They lose like every single match, basically. That's what I had issues with. Is I didn't like what they were doing because like they lost everything. I mean, they lose all the time, and so like we're the Hurt Business, but we lost. We're gonna hurt you, but we'll lose. Okay.
Apparently Simone Johnson, she had knee surgery again. Third knee surgery. Like within the last couple days. So I don't know. She had knee surgery, apparently. That kinda sucks.
Yeah. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Any other news that we need to you guys got any other news you've heard? No overused talent, yeah. What about Charlotte on 3 shows and Sasha Bailey too? I agree, Scott. I agree 100%.
Who is Simone Johnson? Stop, Scott. You messing with us? Simone Johnson.
She's the Rock's daughter.
She's the Rock's daughter. I hope he's messing with us. I think he's messing with us. But honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if he didn't know who she was.
Yes. I didn't think the Hurt Business would attack Retribution.
The E-Hurt?
Yeah.
I didn't think.
I just want to show everybody I can read. That's why. Because I always catch crap when. Look, our chat decided to work.
Typo King! I think Murphy is going to be the one to take, or to write Seth off. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. Paper beats rock all day.
Yes.
Ooh, we should do a rock, paper, scissors battle. The last time we did that, I think you won. Let's just do it again, shall we? The people want to see it.
Yeah, I'm sure they're excited about
look,
this.
The chat's about to fill up with
Mr.
G or Maven.
I make people question my reading capabilities of my typos.
Maven.
Hey, well, I'm always questioned about how I read. So, you know, I try to, like tonight I tried to read, like, when I read John L's thing about Grandma and whoever it is.
You read it exactly the way it was.
That's right.
So you didn't mess it up.
Because I didn't want any, you know, anybody questioning Mister Gleen can't read because, like, did you see what he just said? Like, it had nothing to do with his audio.
Okay, best 2 out of 3.
All right.
I will beat you. All right, folks, take your picks. Who's gonna win, me or Mr. G? Me or Mr. G? Me or Mr. G? Me or Mr. G?
Maven for the women's champion.
For rock paper scissors champion.
Or,
yes.
I'm not. Yeah, because if I win, I'm not the women's champ. I'm not like gonna say that.
Dang. Anyways, ready?
Yeah, ready.
Wait.
Look, we're gonna lose people right now.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Ready?
Like, Mr. G.
Chill section! You're banned from the chat! You chose the wrong way! You were supposed to pick me!
No, good pick.
Mr. G for the win.
Maven is smarter. See?
Ooh, I don't know about that.
That means I win.
I don't know about that. I don't think that statement is true. Because you have like a degree in whatever.
Yeah.
School.
Breathing.
I have a degree in breathing.
And then y'all ain't worthy. You're both winners. Well, thanks, John Elite. All right, here we go. Ready? One,
That's
2.
2 out of 3, remember?
Yeah, okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh! 1.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you suck. 1, 2, 3.
I lost.
You suck. I won. See,
yep.
You chose wrong. Chill section. You chose wrong.
Scott chose wrong too.
No. Scott chose me.
Yeah.
Oh, he said Mrs. G. Stop it. You did choose wrong. Was that an insult and a compliment at the same time?
Yes.
None of y'all.
Yes, that was.
Were thinking about it. Oh, that's so funny, dude. That's hilarious. Maybe.
Brock's son is going to sign with WWE. I think all of Brock's family is going to sign with WWE.
Guys, the other day, I listened to, Did you listen to this too? The Chris Rambly, Andrew Yang thing?
Yes.
Did you listen to that?
Yes.
I listened to that. I like that. I thought it was good. If you haven't
Impact
listened to
review
it,
tomorrow?
no, I don't think so.
Scott, I may do something. I don't know if Maven will do it, but I may do something.
Can you shut down Ringside News? I wish.
There's lots of people we'd like to shut down, but we don't have that
I think
power.
I blocked them.
When I become president, I will do some of that.
Well, because you have the qualifications to...
Brock has a son. I just imagine his son being a brick with arms and legs.
Ouch.
His arms and legs slightly shorter than Brock.
Yeah, I blocked them because they're losers. Ringside News. Sorry, did I say that on the internet?
His daughter is big.
Yeah.
Like, she's built like him.
100%, yes. Who the heck? What were we just talking about 2 minutes ago?
Who do you think will be NBA champs now that the Raptors are eliminated? I think it's going to be pretty easy. I think you'll see the Lakers will win.
Football.
DQ. Are we talking about Dairy Queen, James?
I like DQ.
Why is YouTube the only thing coming through here?
Football's back or something like that.
Football's back, yes.
I don't pay attention to that, but football's back.
Football is back.
So yeah, football's back. So yeah, football's back. His daughter also looks like him, not the best trait to have, but at least she's strong.
She does look like him.
Chill section! The chill section's in the
crazy.
chat. Literally just like boom, boom, boom. Everywhere. Like, dang, man, dang.
Yeah, I mean, it's
crazy.
But, like, she looks like him, and she's kind of built like him too, so that's the crazy part.
Yes. Sorry, I need to behave. Oh, man. Guys, you know what really sucks? Having to wear glasses. Just saying. Like, I'm blind without them. Hi. I have no idea what that says. No idea whatsoever. Hi. Can't see. But my contacts are being stupid. My contacts are being stupid, so for the time being, I have to wear my glasses, and it really sucks. Also, it's really hard to do your makeup when you can't see things. So.
Yeah.
It's really hard to film a video when you can't see things. And you need to have your glasses off.
I wear glasses
like
and
filming
contacts.
your makeup video.
At the same time?
See, I wear glasses when I don't have shows to do. But when I have shows to do, I don't wear my glasses. I prefer my contacts.
If you wear them at the same time, that seems like it would
I prefer my
purpose.
contacts, but my contacts were being weird. I think I need to get a different brand because they're irritating my eyeballs. Actually, they weren't like irritating them because my eyes didn't hurt. They were just like really red.
John Lee says, when was the last time Brock was a face? Because
really
ever since he returned, he's been a heel. Yeah.
He's never been a face. I don't recall a time when Brock Lesnar was a face.
And if he was,
I don't care.
Maven wouldn't care, and she'd tell you so.
Oh. No, not at the same time. Then I can see how blind I really am through my glasses.
Yes.
Dang, man. Yeah, see, like, it's not that I hate my glasses, but I kind of hate my glasses. Like, especially when I, like, have to, like, do shows and stuff, because it's, like, glare and stuff. It's weird. The great part about wearing glasses is when you sweat, and then your glasses start to slide down your face. See, that's it. I was cooking earlier today, and I generally always wear my contacts. Contacts. I say it so weirdly. When I'm, like, you know, I rarely wear my glasses. So I'm always wearing my contacts, and it was so weird because I had to get in the oven and my glasses fogged up, and I was like, ah! Like, what is this sorcery? Disqualification. Man. So, how many of you watch Impact? I don't know. A number of people. Because if I start watching Impact and start doing shows on Impact, then, like, I'm not, like, I don't know a lot of the wrestlers. You don't know anything. Yeah. That's what he's saying. Yeah, I don't know anything. He doesn't know anything. You do Stone Cold David? So, like, if I did a show, you guys would come in and watch?
and talk.
Don't know if I'd be a part of this or not.
We could talk about what happened on Impact.
I mean, maybe.
What else happened? Oh, NWA starts up tomorrow.
It does, and I kind of wanted to watch that. So.
Who else? Is there anything else tomorrow? I will start watching Impact if you guys do. RVD is there, and RVD is awesome.
Oh, aren't you the person that's always like, I hear there's a lot of butt cheeks on there, or something like that?
That's why the chill section likes him.
I'm pretty sure that's the chill section.
It's like, there's butt cheeks. I'm gonna go watch RVD. I'm all for RVD because he shows butt cheeks.
Have been watching again in the last couple months. They stream it on their Twitch even. I'm not a fan of the current IC title design. I was never a fan of it and will never be a fan of it. I prefer the white strap. I'm okay with it. I don't mind the darker strap. I don't like the US title. That's what I don't like. I think that title sucks. It's ugly. Like, I don't like it. So this week, we will have a show today, obviously. We have one on Wednesday, we have one on Thursday, and we have one on Friday. Because on Wednesday, we have AEW and NXT. On Thursday, we have AEW. On Friday, we have SmackDown. AEW has 2 shows this week. They have one-hour show on Wednesday. And then they have their regular 2-hour show on Thursday. And that'll be 2 separate shows. So.
No, I didn't hear the butt cheeks. I saw the butt cheeks on RVD's show. Impact isn't kid-friendly. I rarely watch Impact. If I did an Impact show, would you come in and watch John Elite? Because NWA is starting up too, so that's like.
I really want to watch the NWA. I really want to watch the NWA thing with
Nick Aldis.
Yes, and Mike Bennett. I really want to watch that because I want to watch that.
I would watch it.
Sweet.
Usually a buddy and I talk on Skype, watch AEW Dark, and then go back and watch Impact.
Sweet.
I hate AEW Dark.
I would watch NWA as well.
I've watched AEW Dark and it like drives me nuts. I'll watch Impact tomorrow. Okay, so maybe I'll do a show tomorrow. Follow us on Twitter. Except for you, the chill section, because you don't like the Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Now we've got Maven's Rants.
No, Maven's Wrestling Rant. With W's. Maven's Wrestling with a W.
Yeah, but it's Rant. At Maven's Rant.
Oh, on Twitter, yes. Yeah. With the W.
I shared the show, guys. Thanks, James. I'd watch it but not paying for it. Yeah, that's the one thing that I don't like about it.
I like AEW Dark. No tweets for me.
I don't like the fact that they make you pay for it.
No tweets for me! Wearing glasses helps you see. I've been wearing them since age 3. I've been wearing them since, I don't know, forever. But they're annoying. They fall off my face. And even sometimes when I'm not wearing glasses, I would push them back on like my nose or whatever, and they're not there.
I thought NWA was free. They have switched. It's going to be. They're supposed to be starting NWA Power back up sometime. I don't know when for sure, but they've combined with
pay-per-view stuff.
Yeah, they've combined with what is it? Pro Wrestling out of Hollywood and Pro Wrestling out of Arizona. I can't think of what the name of it is. Oh man.
What is the?
But they're under the group. They're under United. What is it? The United.
Fight TV? Are they on Fight TV now?
Yeah, they're on Fight TV. To be honest, Raw Underground is definitely pointless. Yes. Fight well, if they aren't free, I'm not watching them.
Fight TV.
The chill section has spoken, and he says,
"Where did you find this?
Would you come into chat and talk about it? If I did it."
Fight TV. Please. Search NWA. Can you just search, please? Thank you. What the heck is this called?
If you go up to wrestling, and then United Wrestling Network. That's what it's called.
It's $7.99.
Or you can buy a bundle for $23.99.
Yeah, it's actually. It's actually pretty cheap.
I'm glad Ring of Honor is back. Yes, that's the other thing we talked about doing.
It's $7.99 or $23.99.
Ring of Honor. What day is that on?
I don't know. I think Sundays. Pretty sure it's Sundays.
Because that's something else we could do. They just went to Fubo TV or something like that.
Fubo.
Yeah, Fubo.
Also, MLW's on. They moved to Wednesdays.
Or Fubo Sports TV. Yeah, MLW is going to be on something.
Dude, why are all these shows overlapping though?
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
So NWA is not on YouTube tomorrow.
No, NWA is not on YouTube tomorrow. It is
on Fight TV.
It's on Fight TV tomorrow. NWA Power is supposed to be coming back. They haven't announced when, but they said it would be coming back. So they will be back on YouTube at some point in time.
Some point in time.
I wonder when they get done with these, like the next 4 weeks, so maybe a month from now, and maybe sooner, we'll see NWA. Ring of Honor. It's Ring of Honor airs twice in my area over the weekend, and then multiple times on Stadium Network.
Sweet.
What day did they initially kick it out? Don't they have some day that they initially kick their original show out, and then they show show replays of it on some of those other ones? Why don't the wrestling companies band together? I blame Vince. I've always said I don't know if WWE was smart.
It's a good person to blame.
If they were smart, they would have some independent companies on the WWE network. Let them run their own shows, but put them on the WWE network. And then that way you have content to put on the WWE network. Because there's no reason they couldn't put NWA on there, or and if they wanted to say, okay, if you add $3 to your tier, then you can get the independent network or independent. Would you rather go all in or all out? Well,
all out.
Yes. They're doing a tournament for the Pure Championship that they brought back. I did see that, Stone Cold David. And like I said, I've never really. I mean, I've seen Impact, but I've never really sat down and watched it. Well, I was trying to think of yes, Vince could turn it into a monopoly and all wrestling, but maybe it's a good thing he's dumb and smart at the same time. I
love that grab that for dumb he.
I don't want him to buy those independents because he's already bought enough that's messed everything up.
He has evolved, and I don't know if that's going to go anywhere now.
But I think that he should work out a deal and have the WWE network as a network like ABC or CBS or any of those, and have carry. Did
you know that they're going to be on NBC, the Peacock app or something like that?
Who?
WWE.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You guys watch New Japan Wrestling?
I don't.
I have watched it some, but not a lot.
I've seen probably one thing. Rainmaker. Whatever his name is. I can't remember what his name is. Saw the Rainmaker entrance.
Do you pay for it, Johnny Lee?
The Rainmaker entrance from the thing. It was really freaking cool. Vincent sat here at the computer and watched it 6 times. Just the entrance. Oh my gosh, what is
You've all shut down. They've slowly signed a few of the talents to the developmental deals. Yes. I did see that. If he was smart, he would buy and divide so he can sit back and let everyone else do the work for him. It would probably be better.
Okada.
Again, I don't know. I don't know that he needs to buy it. I think he's just
Okada, that's
just allow have the platform. It's getting late here, guys, and I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you for an awesome show. See y'all Tuesday for Impact. If not, catch y'all Wednesday and Friday. All right, James. Have a good one. No, I do watch it. Just asking. I don't watch it.
No, I haven't done anything. Like I said, the only thing, or I haven't done anything. Haven't watched.
I have again. I watched a match or a show right at the beginning of the pandemic.
I saw it was the Kazuchika Okada thing.
It was crazy what they were doing to clean the ring about halfway through the show. Literally, they had the show was 2 hours or 2.5 hours or something like that. And they had people coming into the ring with hazmat suits on, and they were had cleaning cloths, and they were going over the ropes, and so they sprayed this disinfectant on it, and then they wiped it down, and thoroughly cleaned the entire ring. I watched a few of the independent shows that WWE has added to the network so far. Have they been good? Because I haven't really watched any of them. I'll be watching Impact. I don't know if I'll be seeing NWA. Well, that's because Impact is free, and NWA is not right now.
It's not. Oh my goodness. So anyways, guys. I think
were Finn Balor and Adam Cole with the Bullet Club at the same time?
I have no idea.
I do not know. That's something we have to look up.
I have no idea. Literally no idea.
They've been pretty decent. We'll have to check them out to see what.
No, John.
Yes.
So the answer would be no.
They were not in the Bullet Club together.
Good to know.
Yes. Definitely good to know.
So guys, yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I mean, we're nearly at 2 hours.
Technically, Impact isn't free. I pay for a television service. LOL. Yes, technically, you are correct. 100%. Although I'm sure you can find it free somewhere. Thank you for whipping me with your hair. Jeez.
It's really crispy because I have a lot
I know.
of hairspray
It's like,
in it.
holy cow,
It'll like
Batman.
poke your eye out.
I think you just cut my face for whipping your hair around. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, it's really crispy because I have a lot of hairspray in it. But that's the way life goes. So anyways.
Before I leave, when does NXT come on?
Wednesday. On USA Network.
Wednesday
on NXT. Wednesday on USA Network.
Yeah.
It's 7 p.m. our time, which is Central, which I think is the same time as you, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Peace out.
Peace
Section.
out. Yes.
I don't think we have anything else.
No.
Make sure if you haven't, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. It'll help us get boosted up over there.
I'll post the link in the
watch
chat
our show
again.
over there, or if you don't want to watch our show over there, just like the video.
Here's the link
Because
again.
it helps push us up in the viewings. And now that we kind of have to build a second channel up, it'd be great if everybody went over there and.
So there's the link. The link is in the chat again.
Liked it, so then we can.
So go follow us over there.
Yeah.
Go subscribe.
Yeah.
Go like. Go comment. Go whatever.
Yes.
Is AEW tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday? Wednesday and Thursday, both.
Yes.
They're doing a 1-hour show on Wednesday and a 2-hour show on Thursday. So. Yes. That is that.
That is that.
I think that is it.
All right. With that, we're gonna check out. We got a new outro here, so we'll check it out and see if it actually works.
Whoa.
So
that's
with that,
are we gonna rate anybody?
No.
Okay then.
Because I want to do the outro here.
All right. Cool. Sweet.
With that, we'll see you later. Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.
And there it is. It kicked right in.
It's a break.